And welcome back to Craig WK Longplay. We're in the Desert of Death. Desert of Death. So when we can no longer see the evening star, we start heading north. So we want to head the opposite direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just... Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. Some water inside your head. We're looking pretty good on water and everything, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, I think it's like a few more days travel before we lose sight of the evening star, and then we head north, and I believe that gets us to the oasis. Yep. Just head to the east. Right? Yeah, because the evening star's in the west, so yeah, heading due east. Just moving right along. Yeah. It's about right. Just traipsing on through the desert. The Desert of Death. Where battles are kind of nice because it's a change of pace, but at the same time they kind of stink because it delays the entire process of getting through the Desert of Death. So it's, hard to say. But that's what we have Nina for. She's a monster, and she just utterly one-shots everything with blizzards here. Some of those stupid volcano monsters. Magmites, whatever they are. I hate them and they're stupid. You found a healing herb. Good. Healing herb. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted out of that place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last thing I want is to get lost in this place. We've already spent enough time in the Desert of Death, and even after we're done with it, we'll have to go back for the Royal Sword. So, that's a thing. Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. Alright. Yeah, plenty of water. What's the worst that's gonna happen? It's not like we're gonna get dysentery like an Oregon Trail, so we're fine. I hope. But yeah, we pretty much just keep on moving. Trudging along through the Desert of Death. Man. So like as I'm sure you're aware if you've been following all my videos and other projects I'm a part of, I do Noobs and Dragons, which is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, and I've DM'd for Dungeons and Dragons for like over 15 years or some nonsense, I've been doing it forever, and the notion of a Desert of Death is kind of interesting, because it's sort of this impassable desert, and it's to me as a DM, it sort of makes me think like, oh, well, I don't want someone to get past this area without like a plot point or something, like some kind of like plot device to get them through this place. But feasibly, multivitamin, that's not too bad. But feasibly, players could choose to go through a Desert of Death like that. So it kind of is interesting to me because I like the notion that it's this impassable desert, but feasibly, like, the players could, with enough ingenuity, make their way through it. In fact, Dungeons and Dragons, something like a desert's not that difficult to get through because, there's spells that create water, and, there's, like, bags of holding where you can just load up, water skins into them, and a whole bunch of other stuff, There's definitely a, in Dungeons & Dragons, it's very easy for something like a Desert of Death type situation like this one to not really be that big of a deal, but it would almost become like Breath of Fire 3 is, where it's super boring. It's just so dull as dirt. What a weird game mechanic. I can't get over it. Oh, we're approaching daylight. Nice. Okay. The sun has risen. Walking during the day only wastes energy. Time to make camp. Okay, let's see. Hop into camp. Well, head right to bed, I suppose. There we go, rest. And then when we wake up, we'll see where the evening star is, because if we don't see it anymore, then it's our cue to head north and maybe even, overshot it a bit, but we'll figure that out. Let's see. So, where are we? Okay, so there's the real North Star. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're getting there. It's sunk down in the sky, at least another day. 4, 1, 2, fake evening star, or fake North Star. 3, 4. There we go. Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. Like clockwork every time I'm starting up. How did I time that out? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, so for D&D, the idea of a desert of death sounds almost kind of cool. Like, oh, I'll just put this desert here, and the players will get through it like later in the adventure. Like, why would they ever go there? But it's not that hard to get through. So there goes that idea. No desert of death popping up in season 2. And that is at least as far as I can tell, anyway. It's just such a bizarre game mechanic. It's almost like a mini game, sort of. Not really. Oh, the back's close. Gotta count for something. Blizzard. Oh, good lord, those things are creepy looking. Scorpions with faces. That's just weird. I don't like it. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, multivitamin. Not too shabby. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would just line it up with the fake North Star, which is like, 2 notches away from the North Star. But the warning they gave is that it could feasibly change where it is in the sky, so it's like, I really don't want to have to rely on that. I really don't want to get lost. At this point, that would just be the worst. Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. Getting a little lower. Maybe we will be cutting it a little short on water. I thought we'd have plenty, but oh well. Certainly don't have enough to go for the royal sword in this trip anyway. I think if I had timed it all out or figured it all out, I'm sure there must be a method to get the life armor, the royal sword, and make it to the oasis all in one fell swoop. I would think anyway. Alright, what do we got here? Blizzard. Finish off the Drac. If Blizzard doesn't kill it. Oh, barely any damage at all. But it's dead now. Bye-bye, Drac. Oh, Titan Belt. I've already got one. That's the item that raises strength, but that's kind of a neat item drop for, I'm not sure which one of the monsters would have dropped it. Maybe the Drac? Oh, let's see. Double Blizzard. Pretty sure these cacti are the monsters that give us the crocodile tears. Crocodiles, what do they call them? haven't done this time around, but I feel like we've gotten them before from them. Alright, where is that bag? There we go. Oh, wisdom seed. Not bad. Not bad at all. And it's kind of nice when we fight lots of monsters at once, because Nina's just always going to annihilate them with Blizzard, so might as well get as much experience as possible. Gar is getting down there. He's, I think, just about done with the hide-and-seek kit that he's training under. Ryu and Nina have a little bit more to go, I think. I think they have a couple levels left, I think. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And continue moving. Oh, there's a constellation appearing in the right side of the sky there. Would they be more towards the south, I suppose? It's, I mean, I give Capcom a lot of credit for just putting so much work into the Desert of Death. Like, it's kind of cheap, and it's kind of a game lengthener, you know? Like, it just sort of drags it out a little bit. But, I mean, they were willing to design something so weird as this. So that, it gets them a little bit of credit from me, even if this is a really kind of labor part of the game. The sun has risen. Walking during the day only wastes energy. Time to make camp. Okay. Camp. Head on in. Hey, team. Let's go ahead and rest for the night, or rest for the day, I should say. Man, that's still got to be incredibly uncomfortable, trying to sleep in the middle of the day in the desert. Hopefully this tent keeps them cool. Oh well. Okay, let's go ahead and see where the evening star is now. So there's the fake North Star. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's still there. But it's almost disappeared. So maybe after the first battle? Let's go until we hit a battle. And then we'll look behind us and see where the... Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. About halfway through the water we brought. That's not too bad. I think we're nearing the end here pretty soon. Hope. But yeah, let's get into a battle. We'll look behind us, see where the evening star is, and go from there. In fact, I wonder... we usually get into a battle about once or twice a night, so this isn't too bad. Should be fine. There is that paranoid part of me, though, that kind of wants to look behind us and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, nope, still there on the horizon. I'm just being paranoid. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Come on, battle. I almost wonder if the battles are used to signify, like, you know, intervals of time that are important for you know, dealing with all this stuff. Let's see. Oh, hey. Magmite's the type of monster that Nina can't one-shot with Blizzard. It would take her like 10 of them to finish it. And Guard can't hit the broadside of a barn. At least Ryu can take care of business. Alright. Just got the AP. Might as well go through them. Finished. Man, Ryu does really good damage. At this point, we'll just charge the thing. A-okay. Hooray! Oh, another one of those battles, and Gar's leveled up. Nice. Okay, let's see here. I don't know why I check over here first. I almost always is just behind me right when we start. Okay. Kill the cacti monsters. Scatter them enemies. Yeah, looks like Gar might level up in the this battlefield. Okay, so it should be. Oh, I'll be damned. It doesn't look like it was where I was thinking. All right, well, let's wander around this place and figure it out. Oh goody! Oh wow! Charge. It's not going to do a ton of damage with her attacks, but doesn't really need to. Really, Gar can take care of it. Oh, there we go. So close. One more battle in this place. Okay, what do we got here? Where is that stupid item? Huh. Yeah, might as well. Drop a little mirror on it to speed this along a little bit. Not sure why lightning works better than stinking ice attacks when the thing's glowing red from the heat. Oh, whatever. There we go. HP, AP, power, and defense. Sounds about right. Where is that stupid bag? Why is this one hidden better than the others, or did I just miss it? Oh, the opponent has the initiative. Good on them. Oh, it actually tried to be a challenge to me. Pollen? What's that do? Nothing, apparently. Nice! We're gonna speed this right along. Drop a blizzard, finish off the magmite, and I think we're in the clear. This battle's gonna get us a fair amount of experience, too, which is kind of nice. Car's nothing but doing crits, that's great! Just in case we get into another battle, I don't see it happen, us getting into too many more, but let's go ahead and do a full heal there. We'll end up recharging soon anyway. Where the heck is this stupid bag, and why do I keep fighting all these battles? They did. Oh, okay. Where is... Oh, there it is. How did I miss it? A fish head. And one last battle. Because why wouldn't there be? Oh, wow. I wonder if pollen blinds you, or if it puts you to sleep. I feel like pollen typically in like RPGs is like a sleep move, but blindness kind of makes more sense, right? Bolt out of here. Okay, so we want to find the North Star. And the Evening Star is gone. So we want to head north, and I think it's like for 3 days, and then after that, we're at the Oasis, supposedly. We'll see, I suppose. things are going fairly smooth, I guess. Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. Oh, fish head. Here we go. Raises users' intelligence. Protein raises defense. Agility. All go into Ryu. There we go. Water jug. What is Ryu's agility looking like? Just shy of Gar's. It blows my mind. Of course, he has a item that boosts its agility, and I also gave him Mare Leap for a while just because I thought it was funny. Oh man, I can't help but notice. It kind of looks like lights on the horizon that way. Oh well, whatever. The best of my knowledge, it's head east from the evening star for until it disappears, and then head north. So let's head this way and hope for the best. And we'll check the directions one more time while we're in camp. Dead. Okay. Where is our item? Probably where it always is. I don't know why I don't just check there first every time. It'd be way smarter. No, don't want. And there we go. Dead. Alright. Easy enough. Let's go ahead and head. Oh, there it is. You found multivitamin. And one more battle. Because why wouldn't you? Blizzard on these jerks. And get that guy out of here. Alright. North. And when we take our next break, that's when we'll take another peek at the directions and make sure I'm heading in the right location. So it almost looks like under the fake North Star are like the lights of a town, or maybe they're stars. It's a little hard to tell. Oh, it really does look like a town. Maybe it's a mirage? The sun has risen. Walking during the day only wastes energy. Time to make camp. Alright, well, let's double check it here. Head on in. Let's see here. It tells how to get to the oasis. Do you want to read it? Yes. First, follow the North Star to the north. Then, when you can see the evening star, directly to the west, head east. Keep going west. I think they mean east. Keep going east until you can no longer see the evening star. And then head north again. After walking north for 3 nights or so, you should be able to see the oasis. Good enough for me. Go ahead and rest up. And we'll continue on. So we want to head north. Yeah, north. There we go. Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. Yeah. There we go. Maybe an oasis under the fake North Star? Maybe I'm lost? We'll find out. So apparently it's about 3 nights, so about 2.5 nights or something like that until we get there, I think. So we're getting close. We're really getting close. We sure are. Look at us go. Look at us go. Oh, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, item's not too far off. It's not bad. Bring down the thunder. Kill this magma-ite as quick as we can. Dead. Hey, ivory dice. Nice. Now that's an item I can live with finding in here. Let's keep on going. Man, I hope the fairies in the fairy village are doing okay. I got a bad feeling they're not doing good. And that's partially because I let a bunch of them die earlier in the series. But, no matter. Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. Cutting it close. Definitely cutting it close. We'd be healing every every few steps here pretty soon. I could have been a little bit more stingy with the water, but oh well. Hey, right there and smack dab in front of us. Nice. Let's get through this battle, and we'll go ahead and pause here after this. Hooray, you dead. Got an antidote out of it. It's not too shabby, I suppose. Oh, and a swallow eye. Nice. Swallow eye is the one that raises agility. There we go. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and pause here. We'll continue heading north. Yeah, continue heading north next time, and hopefully we'll be out of the Desert of Death, at least for a little bit, until I have to go back in and deal with, you know, getting the Royal Sword. But glad you're following along with the series. We're nearing the end of the game here, believe it or not. There's some endgame content to play around with, and then to get to the ending after that, of course. Yeah, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and go ahead and check out GameZillaMedia.com for all my other projects and stuff. Things like the Noobs and Dragons show, Legend of Retro, Noiseland Arcade. Make sure to check it all out. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.